What's up everyone, my name is Jordan. I'm a DJ of over 15 years and today I'm going to give you guys an up-close look at the Party Bar FX from ColorKey Lighting. This is my second video in my ColorKey Lighting series. This is a fantastic, compact, all-in-one lighting solution for the new DJ out there, for someone to have in their rental inventory for small events like karaoke or birthday parties. And I'm going to give you an up-close look at the light itself, talk about the specs and the features, go through everything that comes in the package, and of course give you a demo of it with and without fog so you can see how it looks. Now, before we dive into things, I would love to earn your subscription. If you're not already, make sure that you hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell, like the video, and leave a comment if you enjoy what you see. There's going to be plenty more coming in the future. Now, let's get into it. While you may not see these all-in-one fixtures in the hands of your seasoned luxury wedding pros, you will see them in a lot of your average working DJs. These things are fantastic. They're easy to set up. I myself used a similar solution for a ton of weddings back in the day. Clients loved it. They never had any concerns about it. And the ease of use, getting this set up, getting in and out of your venue quickly is second to none. So that's one of the reasons why you would want to go with something like the Party Bar FX. Now, let's dive into what comes in the package. We're not going to do much of an unboxing because I've been texting it and it's already set up. But one of the things that I do love about the system is that they include bags. So you get two bags, one for the stand and one for the light itself. This is the stand bag. It is a tight fit, but because of that, this is extremely compact. One of the smallest that I've seen. I don't know if that's 2 feet, maybe just a little over 2 feet long. Really tiny. You could throw this in the back of your Corolla like I have done many times in the past. Now there's also a bag for the main light itself. There is some foam that comes when you ship it. I actually have kept this in here just to keep things protected. The bag itself is pretty average quality. It's not super padded, which is why I think this foam is good to have. And again, just about the same length, somewhere between 2 and 3 feet. So very small and easy to transport. Now there's a pouch on the front that contains your IEC power cable. It also includes an IR remote, so you can control a lot of the functionality of this light without having to plug in a DMX controller. And then you're going to get your user manual, which is fairly sparse, but it does cover the important things you need to know. Now, I will cover some important specs and features that come from the manual right here and talk about what's included in the system. So you've got a UV LED bar up top. We've got this moonflower effect. It's got 4 RGBW LEDs on the inside of that. Each of these bars has 3 3-watt RGBW LEDs, and we've got a red-green laser down here on the end. Now, the LEDs are single diodes, so they're all combined in one. Better color mixing, which is great. The colors that come out of this are super vibrant and quite punchy for their small size. Now again, you have to keep in mind the restrictions of a light like this. This is not filling a gym. This is not even filling the average size, rented venue. This is going to be good in a backyard space. This is going to be good in a basement. This is going to be good if someone's having their family reunion and wants a small 10 by 10 dance floor. This thing's going to be perfect for that. 110 watts of power consumption, so you're not tripping any breakers on this thing. You've got 6 and 10 channel DMX, and we'll get into what you can control with that in just a minute. Now let me zoom the camera in. I'll show you the back of the unit so we can talk about the menu and the different functionality that this light has. Looking at the back of the unit, you can see your standard connections that you're going to get on most DJ lights. We've got our IEC power in right here, DMX in and out, 3-pin. We've also got our menu with our 4-button display and the microphone for sound active mode. Now down on the end, let me turn this camera, there is a safety cable. If you want to suspend this from a piece of truss or something, you can hook it on like that. And you've also got all of the different connections here for each of the individual lights. So let's say you like this whole thing, but you're not a fan of the laser. You can select an auto mode that deactivates the laser, or you can just unscrew it from here and take it out. Now the menu right here, AT, that's going to be our auto program mode. If I hit menu, we can go to our sound 1, 2, 3. So we've got 3 sound active modes. We can hit enter again. That goes to our sensitivity or our speed. So if you want to adjust how fast these things are, you can do that right here. So now I've pulled that down. We've got slave, master, slave, if you want to hook a few together. We've got our DMX channel. We've got our channel mode, and we do have 3 and 12 available. So 3 is just going to give you access to your inbuilt programs, and then 12 is going to give you control over individual parameters of each light. We've got our auto program mode again, and if I hit enter, we can adjust again the speed of that right here, and then hit enter. So that is your menu and your programming functionality. So that's a quick look at the menu and how you can control this light. You can also access most of that functionality here with the remote. So for example, if I wanted to go into a different music mode, I could click this, I could click that. I could click the third button. We can also change the speed and the sensitivity of the sound active mode or the speed of the auto programs right here. And of course you can power it on and off with the remote like that. Turn it, where's my sensor? Yeah, sensor's down on this side. You gotta remember, IR, you gotta point it at the diode. Okay, now setting this thing up. What's really great about this is that because of how this tripod sets up, it gets super small in the bag. So the main unit right here comes off. It's just got a little tightening screw right there. You can take that off. I'm gonna set it down actually right here on this foosball table. And then we can take off this pole right here. So that's one part of your tripod. And then the other part is right here. So I'm gonna unscrew that. That folds up like so. Take the pin out. We've got here locking this in, our safety pin. And then you can kind of just push that down, and that is your tripod setup. So that and that go into your bag, and setting it up is just as quick. So let's do the reverse of that, show you how this goes, and then we'll get to our demo. So we'll put our tripod down. We'll grab our upright right here. I am gonna pull this bottom pole, this retractable portion, out to the first segment, put my pin in, put this upright on. So this is real time. This is how long it would take you to set this up at a gig. And then we just grab this sucker, make sure my power cord's not hooked on anything, throw that up on top like that, twist it down, and just like that, you're ready to go. So it's that easy to set up. Let me cut to some footage. I'll overlay it here and we can talk about the performance of this thing. Now, any light with a moonflower with an RGB laser is going to look better when you've got some atmosphere, some haze or some fog. You could see in the video, we had a little basement party down at my house. I was hosting people over from work, probably about 30, 35 people, and this was the perfect fixture for that kind of setting. It filled the entire 45-foot by 15-foot basement with lots of beams, lots of color. The washes complemented all the other lighting in the room. It really looked great. Again, colors are very vivid. Now, I had this in the auto program mode that cycles through everything. One of the downsides that I don't like about the auto program is that the speed of the laser cannot be adjusted. So the laser goes a bajillion miles an hour no matter what setting you put it on. The speed will only change how quickly it cycles through the different fixtures. So that's one downside for me. But again, this light was set up in 2 minutes. It was turned on. I didn't have to program anything, and it did a great light show for this kind of event. Now, you can get into the weeds with the DMX programming. You can either control each light individually, or you can just use the DMX to pick and choose between the built-in auto programs and the speed of those, which is basically the same functionality as the remote. So if you were going to DMX program this, I would suggest that you go for the 10-channel mode so that you can get control, or I think it's a 12-channel actually, so you can get control over each individual diode, each individual movement, and each part of the fixture. Overall, this is a fantastic little option. This is going to be perfect for my rental inventory. If I'm renting out a single speaker with an aux cable for someone to do background music for a family party, a graduation thing in their backyard, and they want to have a little bit of lighting for dancing later in the night, great for that. If I'm loaning out a basic karaoke system, or the client doesn't want to pay for money or pay for lighting, but I do just want to include something basic for them to have, this is like takes up no space in my car and is really easy to get up and down. So I've been super happy with it. You're gonna have to keep it protected in the case. Like, the construction on this is not the best that I've seen. It's relatively lightweight, but provided you don't throw your things around, it should last you for quite a bit. So I'll include links down below. You can go check it out on iDJ Now. A big shout out to them for coordinating this review here on the channel. Thank you so much for watching. I'd love to earn your subscription. Please ring the notification bell so you don't miss any content in the future, and like the video and leave a comment if there's something that you want to see. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.